Hello, it's time for the daily target on CSSBattle.dev. And we have, well, what is that shape? It's like a big plus sign, sort of stretched. And actually, that has me thinking, is there a way to do that by stretching? No. I think this is all on the body, and I think that's exactly how I want to do it. Or actually, yeah, let's go nest. So this is the nested template, which is using the HTML element, which I'm going to put this dark. I don't know what that color is. I guess it's like a gray. And then we use margins to define the bounds of the body tag. So 4, 5, and I guess I need to put the yellow on this. Obviously, it's a more complicated shape, but we will set our margins 50, 60, 70, 1, 2. And then I guess this is going to be 0 or -8. All right, and then what's left over is are these shapes here. So what do I need to do to create these shapes? This shape, that shape. I am definitely inclined to do a conic gradient plus a linear gradient. So let's do the linear gradient first. I know that's counterintuitive. What are you gonna do? Okay. So it's this color. And it's coming in at a 90-degree angle. So, and I guess I've got a caps lock going on, but uppercase is fine. Okay. So, and actually I'm going to do that as black. I'm going to have no repeat. So what am I going to do? I'm going to make this vertical block, this vertical stripe, and then the width of it is going to be the remainder, so that this will repeat. So I guess this moves here. This position is what, 40 pixels, so 40 pixels over. And then the width is 200 pixels. Well, wider than that, 300. Yeah, and then 5% and 0. 5, 6, 7, and then let's let it repeat, and that's how you get those stripes, I think. We're gonna find out. So there we go. So now, so that 7% now looks not so good. 6, 7, 8. How about 10Q? 20. 21Q? 21Q, I'll take it. I rarely get a Q value that works. All right, next. Conic gradient is the next thing. Conic gradient. And that's how I get this, the L shape here. So I get, you know, these 3/4. So if this is our shape from here to here, from 0 to 275 pixels, so that's the width, and then the height is some other value, let's say 100 pixels. Actually, put it in the upper corner, 0, 0, 100 pixels, 275 pixels, and then it's 75% worth of that. And then transparent. and then no backup color. Ah, and I got something wrong there. Oh, so it's I have these reversed. It should be 275 width and then some other value on the height. That's how you get that. Okay, and then I have some adjustments here. So the center of that is at, right now it's at 50%, 50%, and it's wrong. Let's change those numbers. 48, 46, 47, Q, 100Q, 60Q, 100Q, 100Q. Is that too far over? It's not too far over enough, is it? 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33. That is not aligning at 32 and not at 33. Let's do 125 pixels. Yeah, that's good. And the height of this is just a little, oh, I guess it's not 50% of that height, is it? Let's try 10 pixels and just push it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 45. 45Q. 45 pixels, rather. And then this height needs to be a little less tall. How about 90 or 80? No, that's worth 100, 110, or 105. How about 95? There it is. Yeah, you just keep trying the numbers. All right, let's submit that and see if we got a 100% match. And we do. So, what do we learn? I'm not sure if we learned anything. This is pretty run-of-the-mill backgrounds here. 2 gradients, right? We have, like I said, so if I remove this, this is, well, yeah, so that's the shape. And the reason it's doing that is because that then is applying to both elements. So I guess the way to do that is if I do body and then remove this. Well, that doesn't help at all, does it? Well, I was going to show you that off there to show you the parts and pieces, but I'm not sure that that's really effective. So there's, you can kind of see the black there. I don't have too much to add there. Let's minify and unit replace, and then submit. And that's a completion. Pretty good for a weekend. I don't find myself wondering about how to do this in different ways. Not really. But why not? Why not do it? What if we did this? We set this color to that, and this to this. And let's, so now we're using a paragraph tab. We got the green on the background, and let's set margins on the element here. And let's just create the very first part of this and then see what it would take to do this all in box shadows. Why? Because it's fun. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 80, and then the height is 60, no, 40, 45, and then margins go in 100, 110, 20, 115, 16, and 17. Okay, so if I set the color of this, now there's no text there, but the color, by setting the color, we can do a box shadow. We do box shadow 0, 100 pixels, and then you get that sort of for free, kind of for free. How about 90? 95. And then what other shadows do we need to do? How about down, how about minus 40 pixels, 45 pixels? That's close. And I think what we show there is that the middle part is not as tall, right? It's 50 pixels tall. So that's kind of no good, is it? So how do we fix that? If we want to use those shadows, we got to make them 50 tall, right? Which changes some of these numbers quite a bit. That means this needs to then be at 90. Yeah. And then this is at minus 40, 20, 40, 50, 60, 55. Okay. And then we do another one that's probably 65 pixels, 45 pixels. Sure. And then the next one would be at 100 pixels, 45 pixels. Or 130, 40, 60, 70, 200, 230, there it is, 235. And that probably means that minus 235 is the next one. So we'll just copy and paste, set that to negative, and that's another solution. That's not bad. Actually not a bad solution to do that with box shadows. So we create the kind of base object, right? And then all the rest of it is box shadows, which the default color is black. But by setting this color, we get to use that way. So let's minify and unit replace. This might be a better score. I know I was, not doing too much with this one, but this could be a better score, and it is. That is a surprise to me. Not too much of a surprise. I mean, it was an instinct to try it. In terms of other ways, no, not really thinking of another way. Well, I guess. Let's see. Well, what if we did it with 3 elements? So what's that look like? We just keep doing the same thing, Joe. It's all good. Height is var of a height or 45. And then the B, the height is 50, right? I think we know that. Margin is some set of numbers, 100. And I guess we need to set this color. You need to delete that height. All right, so let's push these things down. So let's go 5, 6, 7, 8, 110, 115, 16, 17. All right. And then what is this, minus 80? Which is sort of a silly way to do it. And then we're going to make that the margins of this one. So var of m, or 117. And then this dash dash m is minus 10, or 0, probably minus 8. So then it's a matter of how do we put this stripe in there? Because we need the stripe, because we've got 3 elements. To me, I feel like well, is it a linear gradient, or are there other options? I feel like linear gradient's the right call. Yeah, this is color. And if we set this as a var of C or this default color, or actually no, the default color should be this one. What am I trying to do? I've forgotten. Oh yeah, okay, so okay, and then if I set that C, that --C color, and we're going to replace it for the middle element, the second element, that. So there you can kind of see what I'm getting at. All right. So just the same thing again. So let's push that over 20 pixels. Interestingly, it's not doing exactly what I think. So 10. Oh, because okay. Again, I'm doing it this way. I've confused myself a little. Oh, because I've got the no repeat. Let's do that. There we go. So that's how we get that. All right. So let's move that over more. 3, 2, 10, 2, 25. This is 20 pixels wide. Oh, that's worse. All right, so I feel like I'm just trying to guess here. That's not really a great way to do this. 20. Was that correct? No, that's not correct. Oh, it's not over far enough. So 4. There it is. So that's pretty goofy. But it is working. So that's 3 elements. They all have the same background, replaced with changing height, changing margins, and changing the first color in this 90-degree linear grading. So let's minify unit replace and submit that. That's a little more complicated. I think there's another technique we could use to get that inset. Probably maybe an inset box shadow, but then you still have exceptions to do. So, hey, best solution is this guy, which is all box shadow all the time. Yeah, it's fun. Thanks for watching. Go make a webpage. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other, and go make a webpage.